Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Hordes of Fate, a Hand of Fate adventure, shall we? This game is in early days, and I wanted to take a look at it, even at this state. I like Hand of Fate 1 and 2, and we're playing this as the second portion of our Roguelike Monday, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. So, I have some challenges. I guess I need to take on the Goblin King. The adventure begins. Descend deep into the forgotten caves and seek out the one who calls themselves King. I will. Apprentice is the only difficulty I can do. Enemy damage. They cause less damage. Smaller hordes. Okay. And, yeah, I mean, like, the cards from Hand of Fate are present. You could see them in the artwork and everything here. Here's the Trickster. A magician, a jester, and a vagabond. This is the only hero I can be. I have 150 life, 200% critical damage, and 10% bonus to speed. And my loadout, I have a spell book, cast a volley of spells at the nearest target, inflicts magical damage and gloves of shielding, manually cast a temporary shield that can absorb an attack. Okay, so let's see. What do we got? Choose an encounter for the timeline. They're all common. Mage's Workshop, gain an enchantment. The Maiden, gain a resource of your choice, or the Shrine, gain max life or healing. Let's go with the Mage's Workshop, I guess.
Welcome to a twist on the game of life and death. All things change in time.
Oh, okay, so this is, yeah, this is kind of like Halls of Torment, is what it looks like. Interesting. So, you know, there's been a real spate of this, and I'm not against it at all, where I used my gloves of shielding. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. I leveled up. So, yes. I used some of my abilities on the bottom bar when I wanted, but it's auto-firing. And this is basically... I played, Pillars of Eternity has one of these. I mean, Deep Rock Dungeon has one of these, like... Yeah, it's basically, you take Vampire Survivors, and then you use the lore and the universe of an established IP and kind of, like, tweak it. And some of these are actually done really well. So I'm excited to see how this one goes. So here's my choices. Well, here's an epic. Increase Gloves of Shielding knockback by 12%. Duration by 8%, or just crit damage. I like knocking everybody back. It seems good.
Wise decision.
It was wise. How dare you suggest otherwise? So I need to draw out the Undead Champion. This one, though, like, it just... The vibe of it is so much like Halls of Torment, which I really enjoy Halls of Torment.
Open the chest, see what it contains.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Alright, so I got some healing.
Here is a man with a particular set of powers turned to mere trade. He ought to be bending the powers of the universe to his will, and instead, he serves you.
Well, I'm kind of a big deal. You enter the workshop of a young enchanter who is said to specialize in drawing magical powers from items. That's a good question. I don't know yet, Alaxel, but at the top of the screen, you see there is like a progress bar for, like, and certain events are going to happen at stage times. So there, it looks like there's a boss that we're working towards with a mini-boss. In the upper left, I have, like, food and gold. Food was so important in Hands of Fate. It was like, yeah. Okay. It's true I can enchant items, but I'm still a student, not yet able to draw power from all things freely. Show me your gear and I'll see what calls to me. So I can ask about enchantments or I could show my equipment. Well, let's show my equipment. Follow the cards and make your selection. Oh, this is very much... Hands of Fate. So I have a 50% chance to fail? Oh god, I already didn't follow the cards. Okay, spellbook. Yes. It's done. I dare say your spellbook sings a sweet song. Okay, so we gained a spellbook enchantment. Whoa, look at this. So first of all, I love the art style and presentation of Hands of Fate. And here it's so good too. Devastation is always a spell or ability that you want. And then the drawing here of an axe just going right into the skull like that, that is devastation. Each spellbook spell is explosive for half damage. Reduce count by 1, increase damage by 100%. So I don't shoot as many, but they do double damage and they blow up. Let's see how this goes.
A little extra help, but
No.
it's only a momentary respite.
Whoa, okay. Increase spellbook area by 12%. Yeah. With our explosions, this is definitely it. So the way that these games are, usually the most fun is when you can just get some kind of unreasonable combos. And so our spellbook, which is like our auto attack, we're really...
To finally usher the undead.
Oh god, look at these guys. They're huge. Oh, here's some gold chests. Let's get these. So we're leaning into spellbook. And I could go area, damage, or crit. We'll go just raw damage. We need to get as much damage as we can. Here's a treasure chest.
What more iconic emblem of success could we imagine?
There can't be. It's the most iconic emblem. You're right about that. My character's jaunt is pretty hilarious. I don't need a health chest. Let's go... Ooh, what's this horn? Oh, I got hit. So I gotta stand here for a bit. See if I can charge it up. I did. Caught within a dense thicket of brambles, you spy a gilded horn, long forgotten. The instrument is bound tightly by the plant's thorned branches. So I don't have fire, but I could attempt to free it. Okay, so let's see if we can get this right, everybody. There's 2 success cards on the right, and then baddies on the left. I think this is okay. Yes.
Victory. You are learning.
So I have to say, so far, I think they've done a really good job of capturing a lot of, the iconic moments of Hands of Fate, but put it into this different format. And it's fun. I like that there's a lot of voice acting. This is just a demo. I believe you could download the demo for this, or maybe it's not live yet. But this is early, and it's already got voice acting, a lot of the presentation done here. So we get experience. Oh, so it's a magnet. Love the magnet. Ooh, we get a new ability. So we could go Cardinal Blade, Cold Snap, or Death Harangues. Now, I feel like these would replace what I have. Death Harangues doesn't look like it would, but it looks like I would be swapping out something that I already have. I can't quite tell. Like, is the Cardinal Blade going to replace my spellbook? Because if so, I don't really want that. I've upgraded my spellbook. Or is this... Let's try this and see what happens.
Excellent. A wise decision.
So yeah, this gives me a 3rd ability. And now I have 3 abilities. We'll take experience. Ooh, wow, we got a lot of upgrades here. I like how, you see at the bottom, the different cards that we have. I like how when you mouse over, or I'm using a controller right now to play, one of the upgrades, it brings up whatever cards are affected by the upgrade. I'll take the cooldown reduction, sure. Oh yeah, look at me now. I got all sorts of things happening. Scroll of Swiftness.
Every tool a mage can create may be used against them.
You take the scroll, crack the seal, and unfurl it. The parchment has a short incantation that you read aloud. My actions are without effort, without delay I strike, bestow these powers unto... Yeah, my spellbook. I need it to be faster. Alright, so we get a upgrade.
Do what you can to find more food. We were not going to reach this point without creating some powerful enemies. It seems they have become aware of your presence.
Uh-oh. The undead champion knows we're
The
here.
lion is a symbol of purity, nobility, and truth.
Drink it. Alright, perfect. Oh my god, explosions. Oh. Barrel guy. Uh-oh, boss is here. So I took some damage there, but nothing horrible. Okay, that was actually
Wishes
bad.
were truly granted, we would not be here, you and I.
You happen upon an old wishing well. Shiny coins gleam below the surface of the water. Etched on a stone in its side reads a note. Be careful what you wish for. Let's throw some coins. And I only have 10, so here you go. Oh, dear God. Alright, this is going to be a challenging one. The far left. I don't know where it came out. Okay, that was awful. Well, I just lost money. Oh, the enemies grew stronger. Well, they didn't need to do that. That was outrageous.
Deal with them if you will. I would rather leave them be.
Uh-oh, it's an ambush. More hordes added. A band of tiny gnomes burst out, surrounding you as you pocket the coins from the chest. That oaf's opened it, one squeaks. We could claim the trinket now, cries another. Hey, Sid, good evening, good to see you. Bacteria, good evening, good to see you. You glance back into the chest, and sure enough, a small wooden idol rests within. You place it on the ground before the gathering crowd. Ah, okay, Kreft, thank you. That's right. I think you're right. Alright. So we want huge success. Ah, well. A brave gnome snatches the idol and darts back to the others. They huddle, inspecting it closely. Before nodding in agreement, the group forms a circle around you, performing a lively dance before they vanish just as swiftly as they appeared. You sense a new energy emanating from your equipment. Alright, we get to choose an enchantment. Change spellbook damage type to fire, or this just makes him circle. Yeah, make him circle. You kidding? I'll take experience.
Very nice indeed.
So shards. There we go, we got him. Escape through the portal. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like...
Step through, if you dare.
It's kind of got a, I know, Hermie, he's like, what are you doing? Deep Rock Dungeon feel to it, where like... Or, I can't remember what the Deep Rock Galactic ARPG the name of that is. But anyway, where it's like it's an extraction. So like this is, I open up a portal and I'm out of there. So it's just kind of get as much as I can. We're gonna enter the portal. So I could choose 2 rewards. I can visit the shop to trade gold and food for upgrades, and I can trade food for healing. I can also take one of these. 20 gold seems good. Yeah, Sid. The game's going well. We just started. Do you think that the shop is one of the rewards? Or it's distinct? Like, it looks like it's separate, but I don't want to miss the shop because I'm taking rewards. I missed the shop. Okay, it was one. Well, now I feel like an idiot. Alright, well, I planned ahead. Max life.
The stench of death is upon everything here. We understand that, you and I.
Alright, there's some chests. I need this health chest badly. There we go, I'm stronger.
If you gain health, then I work harder to take it.
It may be. I don't know if it's an Amazon game, but I'm just teasing. Ow, I got hit. I like the way my character looks with the floating spellbook and like the loot on my back. It feels sweet. I need to get this experience. Oh my god. Okay, I'm risking a lot to do it, but I want it. There it is. Interact speed. All equipment damage. Yeah, give me damage. Yeah, 15% equipment damage. Oh wait, that's none of my stuff. I really could. Increase lasting equipment duration by 10%. No, wait. Maybe this nothing bounces up because this is all of my stuff as equipment. I think that's how it is. I mean, it's gloves and boomerangs. That's got to be equipment. What else would it be? Ooh. A shrine. I like how you can even upgrade how fast you claim these capture points. That's a pretty cool feature.
Pray if you must. May you receive better results from them than I have in turn.
Longevity. Okay. Oh god. I used to have like a secret way of doing these. Yes! 45 max life. There was like a... You could kind of get good at this game with Hand of Fate if you really paid attention and you knew what to look out for. And it could swing things in your favor so much if you draw, like, the huge success. I mean, 45 life is a lot. It feels so good. Oh, Loot Goblin. Hit him. Where's he trying to go? Get him. Yeah, area. Get him. He's trying to run. Oh my god, we killed him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got exploding guys on all sides. This is not good. Double death-orangs, yes!
Excellent. A wise decision.
Oh no. Why did this guy have to come in from the bottom? Yeah, we have a flying V, like, loot. It's so funny. So the gloves of shielding, like right there, you see I used them. And then I just ran through the pack. It was actually pretty good. Lightning.
Very nice indeed.
Yeah. Now look at me. We got boomerangs. We got lightning. Watch out.
Spirits roaming the darkness. With the struggles, the boundaries are weaker than they've ever been.
Alright, fine.
A moment to rest and recover your strength.
Alright, so I could eat 10 food for 25 healing. It doesn't seem like that good. You share your meal with the goblin and feel somewhat refreshed. Now be off with you, the goblin laughs and disappears. The world around you whirls into motion once again. But it's a nice option. Yeah, I think you're right, Hermie. I should definitely take some more. Ooh, the capture nodes
A treasure chest.
diminish.
Innocently left in a completely safe environment, I'm sure.
I'm getting greedy.
I'm surprised to see you turning your back on gold. Step through, if you dare.
All right. Yeah, I used it. It's weird to, like, the application of the knockback shield was a little strange, but I got it. This is 20% damage from magical equipment, which is really good. Insanely good. Let's go.
A tear between worlds.
We're going.
A thing that cannot be.
Okay, so
Yet is.
I'm going to take the healing and then trade gold and food for upgrades. Let's check out the shop. Yeah, I'll take it. Let's go. Uh-oh. Those cards are awful. What have I done? Who have I upset to draw these cards? I'll take the Mage's Workshop again. It's pretty reasonable.
So much death here. It leaves behind so much that is tainted and unclean.
I'm gonna try to light these braziers. I don't know what they do. Looks good. It's a subquest, okay.
Every tool a mage can create may be used against them.
What do I want to make faster? Honestly, I want to make myself faster. Oh, okay, it's not movement speed, it's cooldown, but that's still pretty good. Alright, there's a brazier somewhere that we want to go get. Here comes the shield. Alright. This guy wants to fight. Trial of Fortitude. I'm double dipping. I'm getting everything all at the same time. Ooh, they both went off simultaneously, too. Before you, a vision of a mighty ogre appears. It strides forward with its club held high. It prepares to strike, attack with the death orangs, or I'm just going to defend myself. You place your faith in your trusty gloves and brace yourself for the blow. As the beast's blow lands, a brilliant flash erupts. The ogre vanishes, gone without a trace. Oh, nice. Congratulations, adventurer, a voice echoes in your mind. For showing readiness in peril and great fortitude under threat, you have passed this trial. I bestow upon you a gift of great defense. So we get an epic defense upgrade. Alright. Wonderful. Ow.
A magician still operating in these lands? A brave decision, and one I hope keeps him in good health.
Let me ask him about enchantments. Every object holds an innate energy, a unique power of its own, not one learned through practice nor earned through wisdom or age, but if you listen closely you can hear it, and through the art of enchantment I can realize this hidden power. Alright, so I probably want, oh, okay. So at this point, do you remember how when we did this one earlier, there was 2 failures? But now that I have 4 abilities, all I can get is a good result out of this. So this is a lot better later. Okay. So we gained an enchantment for our Gloves of Shielding. Oh, which just doubles its duration. That's very good. I'm actually going to take max life right now. I need to survive.
Treasure. It draws the eye and the hands.
Oh, okay. So that was... You can get punished sometime for being greedy, which... It's alright. It happens. Man, look at how long my shield lasts at this point. It's unreal. Sure, knockback. I'm just going to take defense. I need a little bit. I think there was a health shrine over here, but yeah, here it is. Health chest. I need this. Boss is coming soon. There we go. Nice little heal. Spellbook area. There's got to be one brazier that I just haven't gotten yet. Here it is. I want this one.
We were not going to reach this point without creating some powerful enemies. It seems they have become aware of your presence.
Here we go. As the brazier bursts into flame, an ethereal warrior appears beside you, eyes fixed on the flickering light. I failed to heed these beacons when they last burned. The spirit whispers, if my spirit still has strength, let it serve your cause. Place an item of your choosing into the flames. Let me ask him. These lamps were once beacons to warn and protect my homeland from invaders, but on the night they last blazed, I slept at my post. My kin unguarded, my oath broken. I've been cursed to watch these lights until they're rekindled, bound to aid any who do. Nice job. What remains of me fades. Please place an item on the fire, that I might finally fulfill my duty. I don't think you deserve it. I don't think... No, he's joking. My spellbook is really the one I've just keep leaning into. Alright, so let's try to get that huge success. Oh my god. I didn't do a good job, but I still get some good stuff. That was awful. I was like, oh, I followed it with my eyes so easily. Spellbook damage by 25%.
Excellent. A
Very
wise decision.
Very good indeed. Gimme. Oh dear. Run! See, do you think the goblin... Oh, okay, the enemy grows stronger. Okay, I was wondering, can I just... Do you mind if I just go get a bunch of experience? And he's like, no, go ahead, I'll just get stronger. Oh, ow, okay. Oh, God. It really isn't, Hermie. I don't think the scaling on any of my stuff is keeping up. And the exploding guys are just diabolical. Alright. Yeah, it's like the spellbook is just too slow. A cloaked figure emerges from the shadow in front of you. Give me your blood and I will reward you with gold, okay? Yeah, of course. I am not sated. I can give him more health. Yep, you got it. I can't give him any more. I'd give you sub, dude, but I'm in bad shape here. Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. Oh no!
Another of my servants fulfills his
I didn't make it.
duties.
Oh well. That's too bad. Okay, that's... Now I know not to get so greedy at the end there. I didn't think it was going to be, like, quite that bad. For enchanting an item with the enchanter, you receive the Wisdom Stealer. Alright. Yeah, I donated a lot of blood. I like that they tell you your damage dealt right there. Let's see what these upgrades are. Okay, so I picked up shards. Here we go. So there's a full meta progression that we can use. And, you know, in general, you usually want to get damage, experience gain, stuff like that. It's pretty small, 4%. Yeah, let's see what it's like. Yeah, I guess we didn't have any, so not bad. We'll take it. Okay, so let's try again. And we'll go for it. So, Mage's Workshop early is pretty good, even though you can get some blanks. So I think it might be worth it for us to not go into the spellbook as much, maybe? Free the horn. I don't know. Huge failure.
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one.
I lost 15 life. Yeah, Sid, this is a fun one. Oh, here we go. Knockback. Increase gloves of knockback. Shielding by 200. I'm not really like... This is okay. I feel like I did,
Is
like,
that your choice?
I need damage. Like, I
Really?
need to kill things.
The lion is a symbol of purity,
Maybe not, though.
ability,
You know,
and truth.
maybe it's one of those things where, like, you can get by with just running around and blocking until the timer runs out. This is 20% damage. Yeah, good idea, Hermie. Let's try to get 3 items. So these are... We should also focus on these shards, because these are the meta progression.
I would not risk my skin for mere treasure. You do as you see fit.
Oh. I mean, I hear you. I wouldn't risk my skin in real life, probably, but digital skin? Oh, yes. Risk it. I know where the shop is. I'm looking to see if I can get anything else. Yeah. Health chest. I'm not thrilled by it. What's this? Ah, swiftness? Okay.
Every tool a mage can create may be used against them.
So this will at least help it be a bit quicker. Experience is pretty good.
Nice indeed.
Do. They're everywhere.
Here
Got
is
it.
a man with a particular
All right,
set
buddy.
of powers turned to mere trade. He ought to be bending
Oh,
the powers of the
Lord.
universe to his will, and
Well.
instead, he serves.
I got something. At least you don't take damage. Let's try this Cardinal Blade. Okay, so it didn't actually replace my spellbook. I was just reading it wrong.
We were not going to reach this point without creating some powerful enemies.
I mean, I was hoping we
Soon
could,
we'll
though.
become aware of your presence. A wise decision.
Auto gather experience drop from enemies defeated with the spellbook. This is actually probably going to be really helpful. Hey, Happy, good evening. Diplomacy, I mean, we're a bard, it looks like. We're a minstrel, you know? Well, I guess we're a trickster. Diplomacy should be our thing, right? I'll take it. Yeah, it really is, Hermie.
Step through.
We're going.
if
I'm not messing
you
around.
dare.
I dare. I'm going in. Alright. I'll take gold, and we'll take the shop. Sure, knockback. That's all I can do. Alright, let's make it happen. Enchantment. I need to be
Stench of
better.
death is upon everything here. We understand that, you and I.
catch the Fae. Reduce spell equipment cooldown. Yeah.
Excellent. A wise decision.
We want to. Let's see what happens if we catch all the Fae. How dare you try to hit me? Might I play the guitar for
Still
you?
operating in these lands, a brave decision, and one I hope keeps him in good health.
Alright. I increase spellbook count by 2. Okay, great. It reduces the damage, but it's... Crit damage. I like that the auto gather on my spellbook is really good. It is, Sid, it's awesome. His jaunt, I love it. We got 2 more Fae to find. I can't say no to an epic.
Nice indeed.
If anyone sees the Fae, you let me know. That's right, Happy. Oh boy. I killed that guy too fast. There it is, there it is. Let's get it.
You would be better to avoid the Fae. It is not my place to tell you what to do, however. The game will determine that.
Alright. Release me and I shall enchant your gear to aid you. Okay. Let's try to get that huge success. Yes! You set her gently on the ground. Kind soul, now choose the item you'd have me bless. I still like the spellbook. Yeah, let's make more projectiles. Give me more of them. So Happy, I swear that in, like, the original Hand of Fate, you can follow the card. Or, like, I would like to tell myself that. Like, that you could really pay attention, but I'm not sure if you can or not. Because they do collapse inward and stack. Treasure Goblin.
Interesting choice.
That's a great choice, is what it is. Get him. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Lightning. Let's try... Yeah, leave a trail of fire.
Wise decision.
I dare you to follow me now. Where did he go? Hey, he disappeared. A well-dressed man in a thick cloak slumps down at your table in the dimly lit tavern. So, old Roger's finally gone then, eh? I guess this is yours then. He slides an apothecary jar of crimson salts across to you, a spellbind. Add it to any spell and you'll be thankful for it. Okay. Chant. So, I accept the wager, I guess. You play on into the night, the game nearing its end with nearly 2 score points against you. You decide to risk casting a spell to sway the outcome of the final roll. Oh, God. Oh, that didn't go well. I mean, it was so bad what I did that I don't even want to talk about it. But we made it. We won. Okay. And...
Excellent. A wise decision.
I'm going. Get me in there. I gotta go in. I'm gonna die. There's enemies everywhere. Just let me in. Okay. $20 max life. And then I could visit the shop, but I could also just take... I'm gonna take just all the max life. It heals you. It heals Floor as well. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah. It does. It does, Hermie. It's just too much.
So much that is tainted and unclean.
Like, as an option, I agree with you. I don't have enough money to really splash around at it. What I like so far about this game, besides the fact that I like the vibe of it, the cards, the artwork, the controls, the graphics, the voice acting, all that stuff. I like that, in general, the abilities feel cool. Like, sometimes with these survivors like ARPGs, I'm gonna burn the brambles. Okay, I have 3 out of 4. Everything is just... There's no imagination behind the abilities. It's just, like, more damage, more duration, you know, just very generic stuff. But I think the combos and the enchantments and the different abilities that just this one character has, given the fact that this is only the demo, and I think this is all that's available. That's true, Hermie. I like the fact that things feel different. It's like that, Kraft. The game that it's based on,
a win here sets the tone for your challenge.
That's right. There's not that much to gather, but it's still nice. That's right, Happy. We are. The original Hands of Fate, like Hand of Fate 1 and 2, are kind of like narrative roguelikes with a deck. So it's like you are proceeding across a map and you have a deck of cards and you're managing your resources, your food and your gold, and you're just having random events happen one after the other, and you're trying to get to the boss and defeat them. So it's kind of like a story-driven deck builder roguelike. No, that's true. But it's in keeping with the previous game. Menace, good evening. Okay, so this ruined me before. I'll return later. I don't have enough money to give it to it. Hey, Biscuit, thank you for that gift, my friend. Oh, you gotta run. Oh my god. Okay. There is a little bit of a wind-up on the shield, so you gotta be careful.
Very nice indeed.
Yeah, the guitar is cool. Oh, I died.
My piece takes yours, and the battle is ended. Try again.
I will tell you, one thing I will say. Well, a few things. Let me say this. Number one, Hermie is right. Like, nothing really... it's hard to just beat Vampire Survivors because it was such a cool experience. It was unique, and you were trying to, like, figure out these weapon combinations and things, and it felt so cool when you did. That being said, this is cool in its own right, but I generally do not care for on-death effects in ARPGs, like exploding enemies. I just don't like it as a design choice. And many games do it. Diablo, Path of Exile, it's like you're supposed to kill them. So the fact that they, like, it's a guy with an exploding barrel, and my character can't move fast enough, and I don't have, like, a dodge roll or any ability to get out of the way of it. I'm just like, if my shield is on cooldown, I'm kind of screwed. And in that sense, it was like a chain reaction. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. I just don't... it's just not my favorite. But, let's see. We earned 8, so we can get ourselves... I think we should reduce some damage. I'm taking too much. I guess it's more, just an issue where you can't stand in one place and you have to just run if you see those barrel guys. But you'll notice that my character doesn't really run. Except, as Sid says, walks through jelly. So, like, if your character is kind of slow... Oh, yeah, getting this early on is pretty pointless.
Well done.
There's not very much experience to gather, but it's cool. Using a missile weapon from a distance is cool. It does work. My only issue is there's no aiming in the game. So it's like, and the frequency on the spell book is not great. So I can't really aim where my shot goes, and then its frequency is not great. So, like, trying to target the barrel guys is a little tricky. I mean, it's, like, I actually like auto-aim. It's fine. It makes it more like you can just focus on the precision of your footwork and stuff. I guess it's a combination of...
If you will. I would rather leave them be.
Alright, let's see here if I can follow it. Right, Hermie. Exactly. The only thing I believe that their explosion damages their allies, which is... That's at least some saving grace. In some of these games, the enemies have on-death effects, and then they don't even affect their allies. It just only affects you. It feels so bad. I'm going to try changing the damage type to fire to see if this is exciting. I think you can too, Hermie. It took me a long time with Hand of Fate. What I've been doing is this. If there is only one negative card, I try to follow that one, so then I know which one to avoid, you know? But if you want to go for the fences and follow the huge success, then you can get the bigger reward. So are you saying that they flip over and then they stack them from right to left?
A wise decision.
Move speed, here you go. Now I can go a little faster. Maybe I just need to focus on move speed. I haven't really seen it that often, though. I think fire type is actually probably pretty good damage against the undead guys here. Yeah, I think you're right, Hermie. So, like, you can certainly see which card goes on top. Try to keep an eye on that.
A particular set of powers turned to mere trade.
All right, let's see if we could follow.
Bending the powers of the universe to his will, and instead, he serves you.
Okay. So I got that wrong. I'm not upset about that. I thought that was the spell book, but that's still a good result. I think if you can pinpoint which card goes on top, then you're in a good space. But then the three below that are a little trickier. Okay, okay. It's a fun experiment. You definitely want to be doing these purple chests.
Again, the surprise attack.
But then I guess there's that. Like, you can open the chest and, you know, the game is like, haha.
We were not going to reach this point without creating some powerful enemies. It seems they have become aware of your presence.
That one little, like, goblin guy got in there with his dagger. What a jerk. Oh, God. I made a terrible mistake. I'm with you, Hermie. I agree. It was part of the first and second game, but I feel like you could follow it. But maybe I'm just imagining it like that's just in my head.
Decision.
The objective in these Hands of Fate games is always to stack it in your favor. Like, you're trying to do things, and you usually can, to make it so that there's more successes than failures.
Very nice indeed. A tear between worlds.
I can't risk dying. I gotta go. Nice. 4 shards is good. Let's roll. So what do we want here? I think the Mage's Workshop is still just the best. Yeah.
The stench of death is upon everything here. We understand that, you and I.
That's true, Hermie. I keep thinking it's going to be food and gold, but maybe she gives you shards.
More skeletons for you to deal with.
I'm going to keep taking move speed. It's been my complaint for the longest time.
A wise decision. Still operating in these lands, a brave decision, and one I hope keeps him in good health.
I'll take it. All right, that's a great one. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, they do hurt their allies, so you can, you know, clean out a big section of these idiots. Give me the spellbook cooldown. Let's keep firing this spellbook. Yeah, we have it. We've got 25% reduction on cooldowns for the spellbook, so it's firing a ton.
You would be better to avoid the Fae. It is not my place to tell you what to do, however. The game will determine that.
All right. I think you can, Sid. It's difficult. Absorb an additional attack while gloves are shielding and active. Yeah, let's give me as much shielding as I can. Honestly, this defense has been really helping me.
Excellent.
Like,
a wise decision.
there are just moments when you get surrounded and you have to take some hits. So I think being a little bit more able to do that would be good.
Every game must include an element of surprise, wouldn't you say? Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine.
He's chasing me. Give me the money. Yeah, sure. Oh my god. Get me through. Get me in the portal.
Dare.
Yeah, enter it. Dear God. Two shards. I'll take max life, and we'll take the shards. All right. I gotta take the Mage's Workshop. It's just so good.
So much death here. It leaves behind so much that is tainted and unclean.
Lighten them. Two max life when hit while shields are active. Hey John, what's up my friend? Thanks for subscribing. I mean, think about that. Is that permanent? Like every time I have my shield up, if I get hit, I'm just adding to my max life. I have to at least see if that's
Very
permanent.
nice indeed.
Yeah, look at that. I just got 2 life. It's cool. I'll just have to use my shield all the time. Yep. $176. Got 2 more. 180. Cold snap. Let me try this. It's new to me. Hit my gloves. Okay.
Breathe. You have done well.
Ooh, increased move speed, huh? No, we'll take duration. 182 anyway. 184. Max life, yeep.
You should have taken more care.
Why would I take more care?
A wise
Move
decision.
speed. Yeah, Hermie, it is, really. It's nice. We're just like, give me the life.
Excellent. A wise decision.
Yeah. The increased frequency on our spellbook has also been really good.
Here is a man with a particular set of powers turned to mere trade. He ought to be bending the powers of the universe to his will, and instead...
Okay, so that time I was able to follow it. It really depends on if the card goes on top. I love auto-gather the experience from the spellbook. It's like my favorite.
Very nice indeed. What will you do with that?
220.
We were not going to reach this point without creating some powerful enemies. It seems they had become aware of your presence.
222. 224. There's 228. Ouch. Okay, that actually hit me. That didn't feel good.
If you fall in the trap once, you may blame error. To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
Luck, huh? Sure. Now we got 236. That guy hit me for a lot. Epic defense upgrade. Feels good. More life. Heck yeah. I kind of want dragon armor with this build because I'm going to be walking around a lot. There he goes.
Step through.
Okay, we're going through.
You dare.
Well, I mean, 40 max life with our build sounds pretty good. And so does 20 more. But no, I'm going to actually go to the shop. I have enough money. And we can buy... yeah, I mean, like, spellbook projectile count by 1 is just so good. And... frost equipment damage by 10% and potency. I'm going to save the rest. An extra projectile is very, very good. So it's interesting that, you know, now the encounters have rarity. So the maiden is like an epic at this point. So let's just take her and see what she can give us.
The stench of death is upon everything here. We understand that, you and I.
I mean, I of course want to kill the treasure goblin, but I don't really see how. I can't aim. It's just... Alright, so I upgraded my death rangs. Need some more damage. Use cold snap. Alright, we're going for that huge success. Yes, I was able to follow it.
Set you in good stead from here.
So we freeze all enemies. The boom for cold snap is bigger, and we get a token. Oh my god. That worked out pretty well in our favor.
tables have turned and you, the hunter, becomes the prey.
It's part and parcel for the game. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just how it is. But it is too bad that, like, you'll open the treasure chest and it'll just be like, you just made more enemies come in. But you had no idea of knowing that. And, like... Oh, yeah, you're right, Hermie. It's kind of odd, like... The player is going to get treasure chests, and punishing them for doing it, like, I get it, it's random, but it feels weird. Like, if you know there's a certain amount you can get, or you have some kind of control over the risk-reward of getting treasure chests, it would feel more strategic than just like, well, you got this one and it's bad. But, yeah, you're right, Hermie, that's true. Dragon armor potency seems pretty
Excellent.
good. Epic.
A wise decision.
Okay, so we can ask for longer life, supplies, gold, or wisdom. So wisdom has got to be shards, but it's epic, so let's ask to be blessed. And she gives us a blessing and we win a token. So here's the blessing. Increase all damage by, oh my goodness, 100% when all equipment has one or more enchantment. So I don't know if I do or not. Let's see if I do. Craft, that's a good point. So, well, how can I tell what has an enchantment or not? Oh, it's at the bottom? No, physical weapon thrown. Maybe it... I don't know. Yes. Increase the potency again.
Very nice indeed.
The potency is insane for my dragon armor at this point. 284, 286. Yeah. That's a good point, Hermie. We do know that much. Alright, potency.
Goblins. I do love goblins.
Offer half your
Surely
food.
I haven't seen their like in years. Excellent.
Okay, good. Gain a blessing. Increase projectile equipment. Yeah, that blessing is ridiculous. Projectiles by 1?
You would be better to avoid the Fae. It is not my place to tell you what to do, however.
I will
The
release
game
you.
will determine that.
Oh, boy. Okay, well. This is fine.
Again, the surprise attack. The novelty must wear thin on subsequent travels. You think that will help?
I do. I do think it will. Increase interact speed by 100% when the gloves are active. That's pretty sweet. I'll try it. Now, I hope that they can have more than one enchantment, and I'm not, like, overwriting some previous enchantment. Man, that interact speed was so gross right there. the chief? There he is. Gather range. Got it.
A tear between worlds. A thing that cannot be.
There we go.
Yet is.
We made it. Alright. So, I'll take more max life. And again, I just think that projectile count is so good. But I don't have a full grasp on if I'm just overwriting. Like, I can't be just overwriting. There's no fun in that in a Survivor's game if there's only one enchant. Like, and you can't stack them. It's gotta be that you stack them. That's right, I just shield up and like, why don't you hit me? Please? I'll take an enchantment. Let me see if I can... No, that doesn't do anything. So this is telling us all of our overall stats. Well, this is my first time to this kind of lava level, I'll tell you that much. These enemies are probably like, what is that, fire? That doesn't hurt me. Yeah, you're right. I was just wondering if there was any difference between the orange abilities that say and enchantment that change like how one of your abilities works versus just these minor ones, you know, like...
Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine.
Like these I would assume stack, right? But the ones where it's like it changes the function and it's the orange, like that's the one I was kind of curious about. Right, and so I don't know if that one's unique, but...
Excellent. A wise decision. If wishes were truly granted, we would not be here, you and I.
Followed that one, 100%.
You should have taken more care.
It's starting to get dicey. Like, the exploding guys, there must be just some kind of limit on my shield. It can only block like a certain amount.
Gather yourself before you travel further.
I'm gonna give him all my food to heal. All right.
You have made bitter enemies, and the best of them will stop you now. One step closer, and you will reach my threshold.
I need a boost. That's fine. Yeah, these are the ones, right? Where it's like, I'm not exactly sure. I hope that they do. Double the count, change it to frost. Yeah, double it.
Very nice indeed.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Hermie, I think you're right, and I think I definitely need a cold snap enchant. I did get a cold snap enchant a while ago, where it was like the blessing of the north or whatever. Oh, we did it. Yeah, move speed.
Step through.
We're going in.
If
For taking Cold Snap to the heart of the north, you receive... Oh, okay. A bigger boom. So we get a new enchantment. So we unlocked another one. So we're like... For finding the maiden, you receive trapped treasure. This is just like Hand of Fate. Just more and more events unlocked. Oh, we unlocked the Adventurer, which might be a new character type. Or a new mode type. Cool. I know. Now, I like on these kind of screens where you can look through at your DPS and just see what was actually doing the most damage. And it was, even though I, poo-poo on Spellbook, with this build, Spellbook was far and away. I mean, we started with it, right? But it's far and away. Oh, and it does say how many enchants we have on each one. So Spellbook has 4. Everything has 1 enchant. So we maybe have doubled our damage. The tokens are the things that we unlocked, which put more events into the game. But you could see our fire damage from our Spellbook is just where most of our damage is coming from. Cold Snap next. Well, I have to say, this game is a lot of fun. I enjoy games like this. And, I'm curious to see how it will change as it evolves from this demo state. And, hopefully they add some more transparency with showing your enchants and things like that. And mixing some things up, adding some more spice. But I like what I see. And, everyone, I want to say thank you so much for coming out to our double roguelike stream tonight. We'll be back tomorrow for a double RPG night. If you're interested in stopping on by, I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. It is my bedtime. Yeah, Hermie, it did come together, right? Like, we actually got a good one, which felt good. Sid, Hermie, Grim, Kreft, John, Biscuit, Menace, Dennis, Happy, Fading, Bacteria, Victory, Alaxel, Brian, everyone out there, take care. Have a great one.